Hello everyone, welcome back to Gloomhaven. Last time we had our first attempt at overthrowing the military, the mission that has given me the most difficult through both of my attempted campaigns in Gloomhaven. And I'm feeling much more fresh today. Often I do great big batches of recording stuff, but right now it's just all Gloomhaven all the time in my head. We're nice and fresh, so we're going to give it one more go. Before doing that, we're going to go back to the Temple of the Grey Oak and get a set of blessings again. I don't know what's going to happen once our devotion crosses 100, but we will find out. So we'll bless the Brute. We will bless the Scoundrel. We will bless Craggy. Your continued donations have been a true boon to the Sanctuary and the city as a whole. This will surely have a noticeable impact on the city, but rest assured we could always use additional aid. Devotion 2, +1 prosperity. Alright, that seems fine with me. The next devotion only costs 50, so we should be able to get that relatively quickly. But we will of course bless Mind Thief as well. So we are all blessed, ready to head into the next fight. Our prosperity has come up to level 2. I think we knew that. I think it's now to 2 with 1 increment on it, 1 of 5. But for now, we're going to head into Gloomhaven. And for a second time, attempt to kill the captain of the guard. Yes, give Jexera and the merchants control of Gloomhaven is my preference.
Jexera's plan is troubling, but it's certainly sound in some dark, twisted sense. You've seen the guards on the wall. They can barely fight back the Vermlings, and their taxation is strangling the town and your own pocket. With an army of undead, the merchants can govern the city into an age of prosperity and keep it safe from the forces outside the walls. You head to Jexera to prepare to take Gloomhaven.
So, as ever, no travel event because we're still within the bounds of the city.
So are you ready to take the fate of this city into your own hands, mercenaries? You nod in assent as Jexera continues. My army is ready. We march for the Ghost Fortress. A commotion in the foyer startles you away from Jexera's rally. Rushing into the room, you see a troop of soldiers standing over the bodies of Jexera's Inox guards. This ends now. Argis points a crossbow at you. I tried to warn you. Do you have any idea what you are unleashing on the city? It's too late. Jexera spits from behind you. They can't stop us. My army has already dispersed into the city. It will only grow with every guard who falls.
Right, battle goals. Even if the battle goals are really good, I'm not going to try and prioritize them during the combat. I'd rather get specifically through the fight than through it with battle goals, but have 1 or more monsters present on the map during every round. Use your equipped items a number of times equal to or greater than your level +2. Go for the equipped items. Kill an undamaged monster with a single attack. At the end of the scenario, your health is 2 or less. We'll go for the Executioner because I'd rather try and stay at good health all the time. Kill a monster by doing 4 more points of damage than necessary. Reveal a room tile. Loot a chest. Be the first to kill a monster. I don't even know if there's one chest at the very end of the map. And I don't imagine Mindy to be the one doing the first kill, so we will attempt to get the chest at the end, but of course killing the captain of the guard is the higher priority.
Jexera turns to you. Head to the Ghost Fortress. If the captain of the guard falls, any resistance to our new order will fall soon after. She disappears, and you prepare to complete your orders.
So, we have these 3 foes here, then a corridor with a T at the end of it, this incredibly large room, and the last room at the end where our final goal is. So first up, killing these 3 folks. We want to do that hard and fast so that we don't have to take any more attacks than we need to, and we want to do it without having to burn any of our equipment where possible. Of course, the skeletons will also help us out where they can. So from back here, we're going to want to do ranged attacks as fast as possible. We could also pull one of them to us, so that then the others have a better place to hit from. So if we smoke bomb on bottom and pull one of them closer to us, we can then... That's pull 2 at a range of 3. We can pull one to us and then single out, add 2 to your attack and gain 1 when the target is adjacent to one of your allies, which they will be. So we can pull them in and then attack them. Then our Inox wants to go after 12 and finish them off if possible. Right, we're going to be... The choice is between trying to attack with Spare Dagger on bottom and then doing something else on top, but we're not going to be in range of anything else in particular. Or we could attack with Spare Dagger something further away and have somebody else do the closer attack. Cragheart, what can you do from here? Attack 2 at a range of 5, and if we could immobilize them, we'd stop one of the soldiers from coming up to us and attacking. But we would need earth energy to be able to do that. I don't know if any of our allies can create green. So we won't be able to make it ourselves, so we can't do that on the opening turn. With something like Massive Boulder, attack 3 at a range of 3 and do 1 damage to all adjacent targets. So we could probably do that at the end. And then we want something on bottom. Move and attack / heal is good. Add 1 to all of your ranged attack targets this round is also very good. So we'll do that, and we'll do that late. Hopefully these guys will congregate in this center area. Brutus. If we attack with piercing, there's a chance one of them will fill the space behind them. Attack 3, range 3, pull 2. Would also pull someone in closer to us if we then wanted to hit them with Spare Dagger. That could work out. And then Mindy. If we go before the Inox, we could move somebody into the range of the skewer if we wanted to. So we need to go faster than 42 and have something to do on top. Attack 2, range 4 and immobilize. So we can immobilize one of the ones we don't want to move. Let's see how this goes. Move 1, attack 3 at a range of 6 with immobilize. Move 2 and attack 2. Right, we're happy where we are in the initiative. So if we immobilize this one, they won't be able to move or attack us. And then we can force one enemy to move. I'm actually going to force the ranger to move closer to the skeletons. Oh, the skeletons aren't attacking. Still. Right, so we're going to pull you now instead to here. Don't crash. Please don't crash. Why do you crash in this room, game? Alright. Minor crash. We're doing this first turn again. So, do we want to do it exactly the same, or do we want to reconsider our options given the chance to do so? I think taking out the ranger faster is actually going to be better for us. So, smoked one will pull them in, then we can still single them out. And here we can then attack them. If we attack with skewer on top and spare dagger on the bottom, we get to hit them twice. Mindy, if you could move someone on this side of the battlefield before they take their turn. So we want to do it faster than 35. Attack 2 at a range of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That will work out. We can freeze the one on the right, attacking the 2 on the left. And then Craghart, we were going to massive boulder on top. We need something to do on the bottom. Add 1 to our attacks. Alright, let's try this again. So the draws for the AIs are all the same. So we're going to attack you. Then we're going to force one of you to move. I fear I'm going to screw up not being able to pull one target through another, but I've made my turn. We're putting you to there. Then attacking. We don't need to get +1, but I will get advantage. Skeletons are up, they're not doing very much. Take 3 damage there. Then Brutus is up. We'll take advantage here as well, looking for a +1 to try and get this kill. So many +0s. And then we will attack on bottom. Right, then this city guard's moving and attacking a skeleton. This one can't move because they're immobilized. And then Craghart here has his last part of the turn. We can attack 3 at a range of 3. Or we could move forward and attack 3 and push 1. So I'm actually going to move forward because Craghart's always kind of left at the back of rooms. So by doing this now, he'll be further ahead when it comes to it. And we'll push that guy there. Right, round 2. If we could have both of these guys dead immediately, I'd be very happy. Now, Faith is immobilized, but we can still throw 2 knives. Attack 2 at a range of 3. Or we could swift bow, attack 3 at a range of 4. Given they have so much shield going on, we'll do the attack 3 at a range of 4. Mindy. We could attack and stun the one there. Attack 1 at a range of 2 with stun. Seems great. Stop them attacking us again. And then something to do on bottom. Move 3 and push. Doesn't really benefit us very much. So I guess we'll just take a standard movement then. Then over on this side of things, Cragheart, we want you to attack for at least 3 if we could. Attack 3, range 3. Totally suitable. And a move. Move 2, all adjacent allies and enemies take 1 damage. Or heal 2 at a range of 3. 1, 2, 3. We can heal Faith for a bit whilst we're at it. Faith was attacking on top. Something to do on bottom. We can add Duelist's Advance to get 2 attack on all our attacks this round, targeting enemies adjacent to none of their allies. So that will hit the guy with 7 even harder. And then Brutus. We can trample one of them. And if we get a standard move 2 on bottom, we can do, in fact, do we not have... Oh, it's on there. Move 4. If the movement was in a straight line, attack X. So we can do that as well. Let's do that on 42 instead. Right, guards are going on 15, shielding 1, attacking 2 with poison. So this one's going to attack the skeleton, the other one's not going to attack anything, which is fine by us. Faith could go before the skeleton, but that doesn't matter because Mindy is going to stun the one that's actually going to attack anyway, so that's fine. Attack 1, range 2, and stun. And I was preparing to move, but instead I forgot that this was a bottom attack and this was a bottom move, so we'll skip that attack action. You're stunned. You get some extra shield, but you can't move. Then we're going to add 2 to our attacks. So we're attacking for 5. Then the skeletons are going. Every little helps. Right, we are going to move 4, or at least 3 here. And if the movement was in a straight line, perform attack X. So we can attack for 3 against the guy with 2 shield, which makes 3. So they die, and then over here we can attack 3 with 2 piercing to get through their shield. And we don't quite get through. And then on this side of things, we can attack 2 at a range of 5, which would probably kill the other guy. But we can actually attack 3 at a range of 3 and still heal Faith. Or we can miss. So we're going to have to spend some part of an action killing that guard, but most of our attention can be then put towards going through the door. Question is, who do we then want to go through the door? Cragheart could probably get through and then do a dirt tornado. We know that there's, I believe, nobody in these two spaces, and then one here and those two. Or it might be one here and those two, but I think that's too far back. I just know that it's a 2-1 triangle through the door. We can move 2 and get through the door. I just don't know if Dirt Tornado at a range of 2 from here is going to hit what we want it to hit. But there's only one way to find out. Then as for everyone else, Faith probably wants to work over towards the door. Can move 5 on bottom and throwing knives on top, although that won't get... That's too slow, although even if we've probably got a different move, haven't we? Move 3, force 1 adjacent enemy to perform move 1 with you controlling the action. You ending in a hex adjacent to you. You can move 2, but 2 doesn't get us very far. And our fast movements are on fast initiatives, which doesn't really help us. Mindy, what are you doing back here? We can move 1, 2, 3 up to the gold there with Scurry. And then force 1 enemy within range 5 to perform attack on somebody else. Once the door is open though. So we need to go on 48 for that. And make sure we leave that space open, which the skeletons may try and take that spot, which will be interesting. We can leave Faith back here to deal with this guard. Attack 3, add 1 attack for each of your allies adjacent to the target. So if we go quickly on 4, Faith can kill that guy, everyone else can focus on getting through the door. Cragheart's definitely going to get through the door on a 29. So we'd like to go later than 29. And we can sprint in with our boots if we wish to. Let's rush in with move and push, and then leaping cleave to attack when we get in there. And we can do that on 54, that's not a problem. So, first up, Faith. We are stepping in. And then attacking to get that guy dead. Living bones aren't going to go anywhere without a target. Then we are going to move 2 up into this doorway. We reveal everything behind. And we can actually range 2. 1, 2. As long as some part of it is there, I guess. So we're not going to hurt any of these guys for attack 1 with their shielding, but we are going to muddle them all, which means all of their attacks will then be at disadvantage. What are they even doing? Move 2, attack 3. Move 2, attack 2. So being at disadvantage is going to be great for us. Then Mindy is up. So Mindy is going to move on to this gold here. Skip our attack, but then force one enemy within range 5 to perform an attack on another. We will have the elite attack one of the ones with less shield. Does no damage. It's a great shame. Then the guards are all up. They attack with disadvantage because of the muddling. So they do very little damage to us. Those guys are pursuing over there. And what are the rangers doing? Attack 5 at a range of 6. Attack 4 at a range of 5. So from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the plan was to put Brutus on this tile. But from that tile, only one of the rangers will be able to see them for an attack 4 at a range of 5. So the question is, do we want to attack 2 of these guys for 3 and take an attack ourselves? Because what else are we actually going to do? Not very much. So we will move with jump and boots, stand here. We're actually only attacking for 2, not 3. But we are going to attack all 3 of these guys. We don't have our goggles, unfortunately. But still, hopefully we can draw some +1s or some ×2s or something. Yeah, a decent hit. Oh, the archers are attacking over there, of course. And attacking very aggressively. What are the corpses doing? Move 2 and suffer 1 damage. So this guy's just going to die. They are providing no benefit to us, which is a great shame. But now we're up. So clearly we want to kill these guys as fast as we can. We can attack with disarm on top and get 6 shield going on the bottom. I think that's going to be worth it in this situation. Faith. We still have throwing knives, so we can get to here with open wound and then throw some knives. Cragheart. As we are, we have lots of targets. Move 1 adjacent single hex obstacle. Throw it at a range of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We could throw it back there into those guys. We'd have to make it first, but we can do that with Avalanche. Or we can attack 2 at a range of 3 and heal 2, affecting all targets in the area. Chances are Brutus is going to want some healing in a moment. So if we're doing that on top, something to do on bottom. I think gain Retaliate 2 is going to see them die a lot faster. And we'd like to do that before they hit us. Don't know how we're going to do for speed here. Now, we do have winged shoes, so we can jump over these guys. But doing that, we would be able to attack something when we get there, but we're also going to be the target of many other creatures, which is not ideal. But we can also attack 2 creatures with our battle axe, although from here we obviously can't hit Inox. That would not be beneficial to us. Cragheart can't really move out of the way either. We could get Silent Scream going. On your melee attacks, heal 2 at a range of 2. We would miss out on the attack of 2 unless we moved. But we don't have another move 3 apart from the move 3 that's on Silent Scream. And moving 2 doesn't get us anywhere. We could move 4 and attack 2, but I don't really want to burn the card. So this is just all kinds of unpleasant. Or we can short rest and try and get something like Scurry back to give us the movement that we want. Because long rest provides basically no benefit to us either, and I hate this situation. It's such a wasted turn. Move 3, push all adjacent enemies. So we'll jump over. That's on bottom. Then we want something to do on top. We'll get Mind's Weakness going. And then we can use our Invisibility Cloak to save ourselves. Right, that was a lot, but here we go. Move 1, attack, aren't doing anything from the back. Move 1, attack 5 at a range of 4 is horrific. Move 1, attack 4 at a range of 3 is not good. Move 1, attack 3 might actually get to happen because they're going faster than the City Guard. Faith does not need to change her initiative order. We're going to move to here. Then skip the rest of the movement and attack 2 guys, and during your ranged attack ignore all shield values for the entire attack action. And if we're attacking through shield, we might as well be extra efficient attacking through shield, because this is the entire attack action, and it's one of the few times we get to attack multiple targets. I'm sorry. Where was our second dagger? I'm so mad. Right. What's the City Guard Elite doing? Move 1, attack for 4. Let's disarm the Elite then. And get ourselves some extra shield. Skeletons aren't doing anything. Archers are up. That guy's dead. Right, Cragheart. We are going to attack like this. Completely wasted attack. And then we'll put our retaliation up. Mindy, we are jumping to here. Then we're going to be invisible because we don't want to be attacked by anything else in the coming round. And we're going to attack this guy. I feel like this is going much worse than last time, given that we've got no help at the back now and still all 5 of them over there to hit. And like half of us stuck back here is not ideal either. Because we can't get through this line until they're dead. That's simple enough. We're going to have to make something to throw with avalanche and clear the way. Scoundrel. It's going to be a short rest. Smoke bomb. It's going to have to go. Then we can swift bow on top. And if we duelist advance on bottom, there's a chance we can kill the guy in the middle to be able to then do more damage to the other guy. So we really want to kill that guy in the middle as fast as we can. Move 2, attack 3 at a range of 5, attack 2 at a range of 4, move 3, attack 2, targeting 2, move 1, attack 3, and strengthen self. Faith's initiative change isn't going to make a difference. All the archers are going first, which is horrible. Mind Thief. We're just going to attack the one we can see, I suppose. And are the guards moving? Move 1, attack 3. They are, so we'll just continue to be invisible. And here, we really want to kill the guy in front of us. But you know, perhaps not. We're going to skip our movement because we don't want these guys to be able to move into us, and if we're on any of these tiles we'll be within 1 movement. And we'll take a small healing potion. Right, so we're not going to be able to get the extra 2 attack on enemies that aren't adjacent to their allies this turn. We could move and melee attack, and then move and loot stuff. I guess moving and melee attacking helps because it means we have moved. We are further into the room. Worst blessing ever. And then we'll move to pick up everything we pass through. Cragheart, what were we doing? We're over here. We're going to make some obstacles. Then we're going to throw one of those. Man, I can not throw it as far as I'd hoped. But hey, it's something. The living bones are finally getting into the fight. Good miss. Right, we need to short rest. Sweeping blow. Sure. Trample. Move 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Does not get us out of that area, and we don't have our boots available. Hook and chain on top. Attack 3, range 3, pulls 1 in. Then on bottom we could spare dagger somebody as well. But they have extra shield. So do we have any pierce? Trample is probably better here then. Trample on top, the guy next to us. On bottom. Spare dagger. Faith here. Throw knives target 2 at a range of 3. But we probably won't get through the shields. So we probably want to get single outgoing. On your next 4 attacks targeting enemies adjacent to none of their allies, add 2 to the attack. So then at least one throwing knife will be against somebody that's next to none of their allies. We need a short rest for Cragheart. Massive boulder. I kind of want to keep it. Clear the way. Fine. Attack 2, range 5, and immobilize will stop this guy from moving up towards us, and by proxy the guy behind them. That's on top, something on bottom. We'll move 3 and get closer to. Then Mindy. Perverse Edge. Goodbye. Scurry could move us 1, 2, 3 up to here. And then on the bottom, force 1 enemy within range, but we'll do that late so our invisibility might keep up with us. Faith's up first. We're adding 4 attack damage. Then attacking these 2 guys. Good attack. Right, here we're attacking with piercing to kill this guy. Then we're just going to move over a bit more. What are the guards doing? Move to attack 3. Well, they can get to us regardless of where they are. And we're going to push forward as much as we can before we get immobilized. Some of them don't have line of sight. Cragheart. Move 3. Then attack and immobilize. We want to immobilize the elite because they're attacking harder than we are. We missed for damage, which is fine because the shield was going to stop us from attacking with damage anyway. We heal for 3 while we have the chance to do so. The living bones. They're trying their best, Bessem. Then Mind Thief. We're going to scurry to here. And we can attack this guy for 3. Excellent shot. Right, then force one enemy within range 5 to perform attack 2. Let's get this guy to attack them. Very nice. Oh, that's painful. Right, fresh round. Only 4 enemies left, which seems far more surmountable now, at least in this room. But then we still have all of that stuff to worry about in a minute. But for right now, Inox cannot move. But we do have Hook and Chain. Attack 3 at a range of 3, pull 2. 1, 2, 3. So we do have targets for that. That's on top. So something on bottom is all movement unless we wanted to get Juggernaut going. So bottom is basically wasted. Mindy. We do still have our battle axe, so we could attack both of these folks if we wanted to. And attacking for 3 plus our Mind's Weakness adds 2 to our attack makes 5. Attacking for 5 seems like a great time. We do need to step in 1 to do that. So we'll do that on Into the Night. We'll do that fast. Cragheart. We've lost Clear the Way, so we can't get rid of this obstacle in front of us right now anymore. Attack 3, push 1. You may push a target into hexes containing obstacles. But we would need to be 1, 2, 3, 4 away to do that. We don't have a standard move 4. We do have a standard move 4. Alright, we might be able to make that work. And then Faith is last. All the way back here still. We can move 5. That would get us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That would get us in range of somebody. And then I think we attack with an open wound. So from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we will get us to here. The archers are going very late, which is nice to see. So we're going to move 5 to here. And then attack 4 and add wound. And gain 1 when the target is adjacent to any of your allies, which they are. So the wound. A wounded character suffers 1 damage at the start of its turns. A heal ability will cure the wound. Then Mind Thief is going to step up to here. Then attack these 2 for 5 apiece, because we can double our attack here. Do we want to stun on part of that attack action? Attack 5 at a range of 6. That is rough. Yeah, alright. Is that selected correctly? We'll find out. Yep, that one is stunned. That's good. These guys are adding shield and attacking with poison. They miss, but they still apply the poison. Right, what were we doing from here? Attack 3, range, pull 2. I don't really want to attack the stunned one, because that's a waste of the stun, but at the same time, if they can be dead, they can be dead, right? We do still have a lot of +1s, though. So if we move... Nope, we're immobilized, we can't move. So we may as well kill the stunned one. Should have thought about that when I picked which target to stun. I should have thought about the line of sight, but it's too late now. There goes one of our blessings. And we will heal ourselves for 5 more. Skip our movement because we're immobilized. Cragheart. We're going to move 4 to here. Are we? We can move 4 and push this guy. Push 3, attack 3, push 1. You may target, then they would get hit by the boulder. Or we could attack 3 at a range of 3 and do 1 damage to the ally. So I'm going to add 1 to all my attacks this round. Then attack 3 at a range of 3 against this guy. Because then the one next to him is going to take 1 damage, and he's wounded, so at the start of his next turn he'll take 1 damage, and that will be the end of them. Of course we miss. Good living bones. Jesus. Alright, we're going to burn a card, otherwise we would die. Say goodbye to Fearsome Blade. Fresh round. Right, the guard that is wounded is going to be killed. Mindy, I'd love for you to take an extra step in. We can do that. So if you step in to there, then that means we can attack with disarm after moving in for 2 to get that guy. Then back here, you're going to die anyway, so Faith, you can focus on the archer as well. And then Cragheart, you're focusing on this guy with 3 HP here. Attack 3 at a range of 3. We could push you, but that's not going to do us any help. But I still think attacking 3 at a range of 3 is going to be best for us on top. On bottom, move 2, heal 1, affect all adjacent allies, attack 1 all adjacent enemies. Archer Elite is going super fast. Move 2, attack 3 at a range of 5. But we are going to move and attack, and move and attack again. So we don't need to change our initiative. So our plan is to simply move round here. And then take a standard attack 2 action on top, because we'll get +2 to that. So they're dead. That's great. So we can attack this guy, but they're wounded, so they're going to be killed immediately. And there's no extra room to stand next to this guy. So we will just move in. Now, Faith. Move 3, force 1 adjacent enemy to perform a move 1. It's not going to mean we can attack the guy behind them, though. So, let's just attack them because we can. Then we'll move over there towards the door. Living Bones. Gets no damage in. Wow, they moved far. City Guard continues to attack the Living Bones. Then Cragheart, attack 3 at a range of 3. Pushing them does us no good. Then we can move 2. Heal 1 for all friends. Attack all adjacent enemies. Right, we'll kill them eventually. So, we now have the door conundrum. I think before we open the door, we probably want some long rests for most of us. Let's worry about trying to kill this guy first. Cragheart. Move 2, all adjacent allies and enemies suffer 1 damage. Perfect. It's not an attack, it just happens. And then, otherwise, we'll play Dirt Tornado, because whatever we do on the top does not matter. Then, for everybody else, long rest here. Long rest there. Nope, not long rest here. Rumbling Advance, Dirt Tornado. Long rest here. Long rest here. Hopefully they go later than 29. They do. So move 2, all adjacent allies and enemies suffer 1 damage. So we step out and back. They die. We skip Our attack action, the Living Bones doesn't know what to do because there's no target to head towards. We long rest over here. We heal for 2, and we select an ability card to burn, then gain 2 health. What are we unlikely to use? Balanced measure is really good when we use it with trample and our boots. Juggernaut, on the next 3 sources of damage, you suffer no damage instead. Disarm. Attacking for 2 and disarming is great, but it's a low damage attack. We barely ever want to use the bottom half of this card, so I am going to burn that. Mindy. Going to heal for 2. What are we less likely to use functionally here? As much as I love being invisible, I think Into the Night can go. Then Faith, we're going to heal that poison away. And for something to get rid of, I think we can get rid of Thieves' Knack. There are traps to disarm later, but there's plenty of other ways we can deal with that. So now if we look at the big picture, we've burned 2 cards there, 2 cards there, 1 card here, but we're probably going to move and rest in some capacity there, and 3 cards here. Plus, obviously, Mind's Weakness is in play, Opposing Strike, Single Out, Warding Strength. But we've still got plenty of cards to work with. We just have to get through the giant room. So, Cragheart. Your best move is like a move 3, move 4. So, if you could short rest. Massive Boulder is what we want, because we want to be able to move 4 and get ourselves into the fight. So, goodbye Earthen Clod. Massive Boulder on bottom, something else on top. Attack 2, range 3, heal 2, affects all targets in the targeted area. Or we can get backup ammunition going before we get in the giant room. I think that's wise. Right, someone's going to have to open this door eventually. That's the horrible part about it all. The other thing I pondered is opening the door, then just retreating and letting them come through the corridor, and we can pick some of them off in the choke point of the corridor. Particularly because in the middle of this room, there is like a fountain with walls, and there's ranges inside of those walls. So maybe we will do that. Faith typically has the most movement available. So if we take like a flanking strike to go fast, and then Swiftbow attack 3 at a range of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We might be able to attack with a Swiftbow thereafter. So we're going to open the door and come back again. Mindy, from where you are, attack 2 at a range of 4 and stop someone in their tracks. On top seems great. Then force someone to perform attack 2 range 0 on someone else. Brutus, spare dagger on top to hit somebody. Nothing really great to do on bottom. We could move in a straight line and then try and attack somebody and then come back again. That's plausible. We don't have to if we don't want to. So that's everyone. Faith going first and opening the door. So let's see what everyone's doing. Shield 1, attack 3 with poison. You're not in range of anyone. Same for those at the back. Move 1, attack 2 at a range of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You'll be able to attack us both, as will you. Move 1, attack 2 at a range of 5. From that tile, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we need to step back a couple of tiles to get away from those in the fountain. If we do that right now, we're not going to have range for Swift Bow, I don't think, at a range of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We would not. So we could move in, attack someone, and then next turn retreat. The skeleton will take a hit for us. Shield 1, heal 2 self. So if we step up to here, then attack with Swift Bow. The ones that are not adjacent to anybody, we will do extra damage against. And if we attack with advantage, we might be able to kill one of them immediately if we get a +1 or better. So I think that's worth doing immediately if we can just eliminate one threat. We can't, we just draw 2 +0s. Then Mindy. We're going to immobilize this guy. They're not attacking anything anyway, but we can't get any other kind of attack. Then we're going to... We can't force this one to attack that far away because it's attack 2, range +0. The standard range is 4. So I think we can get them to attack their ranged friend. We can. So please attack them. We'll have one fewer people to worry about, I hope. And they burned their ×2 in doing that, which is nice. Although I think there's a shuffle on the ×2. But that's Mindy's turn done. Living Bones. Adds extra shield, which will be nice for the attacks that it's about to kite. They add more shields, but don't actually do anything else, although they're attacking the undead at the back there. What are the undead at the back doing? Attack 5 and push 1 is incredible. Particularly if they can push them into these traps in a minute. This guy's going to take 2 attacks, but they're not terribly strong attacks. Brutus is up. Attack 3, range 3, and pull 2. So we're not in range to hit anybody with that. Move 4. If the movement is in a straight line, well, 1, 2, 3, 4. We can do that and then attack somebody. It's kind of abandoning the chokehold portion of our plan. But move 4 to here. In a straight line. 1, 2, 3, 4. If the movement was in a straight line, perform attack X, where X is the number of hexes you moved with this action. Then we can attack with advantage. And we can turn that into a double attack. That's another ranger dealt with. Then we also get our spare dagger attack still, so we will attack this ranger here. Probably don't have many ×2s left. We have one blessing ×2 left and a +2. So that's an unlikely kill, but we'll still take the attack. Yeah, not bad. Then the archers are up. Good miss. Then our undead friends. Oh, you don't push them into the trap? That's unbelievable. I mean, you did good damage, but you could have pushed them into the trap. Right, Cragheart, we are moving 4 to get as far forward as we can. And then we are going to add ranged attack targets 4 times. And it's a new round. Okay. I don't know if it's just because we got some good early kills in, but this doesn't feel quite so insurmountable now. We have ice available. Don't know if that's going to be good for anything, but it's there. We have trample. We could get through some of this guy's shield. Unfortunately, with skewer, we could attack these two if we move into the right spot. That gives us a chance to kill the ranger, because the ranger has 2 HP. This is a 3 attack. We just don't have the air to be able to do anything about it, unless we add air on the Cragheart's potion. But even then, it's Pierce 1 and the guy has 2 shield, so I still think it's probably worth taking that attack. So we need some kind of movement on bottom. So skewer on top. We'll make sure we don't use trample, so we have another piercing attack next. So we'll go with balanced measure. Mindy, you're still back here in the doorway-ish. Attack 3 with stun if we consume ice. We have that. Do we have 1, 2, 3 movement? Move 3, push 2, target all adjacent enemies. So we do have 3. I don't think we have to push. So we can Frigid Apparition the soldier, the guard, and then they will be stunned for a turn, provided they don't get to go ahead of us. We still need plenty more movement here where possible. So Dirt Tornado on bottom is a move 3. That gets us 1, 2, 3 directly into the doorway. Then if we don't have anything better to do at that time, attack 2, range 3 from here. 1, 2, 3. Attack 2, range 3, heal 2. I think we can do that. I was going to say we could also heal 4 at a range of 2 on Rumbling Advance, but I think that'll be okay. Then Faith over here. We have throwing knives available. Attack 2 at a range of 2. We're probably going to kill you with the skewer, so you're less important. Move 3, attack 3 on top. Add 2 to all your attacks this turn against enemies adjacent to none of their allies. Throwing knives attacks 2 at a range of 3. This is 1, 2, 3, 4 away, which is a shame. Move 3, force 1 adjacent enemy to perform move 1 with you controlling the action and ending in a hex adjacent to you. Doesn't help me. If somebody moved closer to me, I'd have a better chance at getting throwing knives to go with Duelist Advance. So we'll take Duelist Advance and throwing knives on the 16, and then if we want to, we can always drop our initiative down 10. Shield retaliate, shield retaliate. Move, immobilize, muddle. Attack 5, range 6, attack 4, range 5. Move 3, attack 2, target 1 enemy with all attacks. Well, the retaliate is rough, especially because they're going so fast. Do we then want Faith to go ahead of them, adding shield and retaliate? Attack 2, target. Attack 2, range 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. We could move in. We would just not get the extra 2 attack. And we're not going to be able to kill either of the city guard anyway, so let's not change our initiative plans. At least they're not attacking us. That gives us some safety period of time. If we could have got Cragheart over here very quickly and set up an obstacle on these tiles, that would have been nice to, like, block them in. Move 3, attack 3. Or we can step in and then attack these 2 with daggers. So we're going to get extra attack here because they are adjacent to nobody else and we have the passive going for that. Very close to a death there. Do I want a card back? Next turn, these are the cards that we can play. Probably a move 5 and an attack with adjacent allies will be fine. Living Corpse is going to do some muddling. And because they're stupid, they both attack the same target. Here, Mindy. I don't even remember what we were doing. We were going to attack with stun. But attacking with stun is going to be a problem for us because we're probably not going to do any... We're going to do very little damage attacking for 3 against 3 shield. And they're going to retaliate against us for 2. That said, however, we will mean they're stunned for next turn, which means they won't be able to attack us. So... we're moving for 3 to here. Or, no, let's go to here because then the rangers are definitely not going to attack us first. I don't want to push because I do want to attack. Even if we're going to take retaliation, and we do want to stun. Take the 2 damage. Minor stamina potion to get a card back. I don't think we need it. Brute's turn. So we were going to attack this guy. But I think I'm going to change my plan. We're going to step up to here, which is risky putting ourselves so close to those folks, but we can move up to there. And then rather than attacking through the guys that have lots of shield, we can attack through this wall against the other ranger. And then they're out of the picture. So still a ranger at the back there, and there's one more inside this fountain. Living Bones slowly catching up from the back. This one is immobilized, so can't do anything else. Cragheart now. We're going to move 3 to the doorway. And then attack 2 at a range of 3. And we want to make sure Mindy is in the area of effect. So we are attacking for 2. So unless we get like a +2 or a ×2, we're not actually going to injure this person. Hey, better to lose our -2 there. Then we heal Mindy a bit. And we could make some earth on our turn. We would do a push here. But that's the only thing, unless we do this and consume and injure a bunch of people. But those are both burn attacks, so I don't think we'll worry about making the earth just yet. Round 12. So maybe the problem I was having here was not attempting to kill most of the stuff in this room before trying to charge through. The guards don't have retaliate anymore, but this one is still stunned. So over here, we can attack 3 with piercing. Or we could jump over the wall, and if we jump over the wall, these guards couldn't attack us anymore. We could just focus on the ranger. And then we just have to jump out later. So long as we don't burn Leaping Cleave or Trample, we'll be able to do that. I don't hate that. Mindy here. Do we have a good attack option? Scurry will attack for 3 because we still have the Mind's Weakness augment going. We can force an enemy to perform a move 1. Doesn't really help us particularly. This area back here is just for show. There's no tiles that can be stood on that far across. But at the same time, doing a Scurry Parasitic Influence seems better than taking a short rest. So we will do that. Cragheart over here. We have Avalanche to create 2 obstacles. If we create those obstacles, we can't create them there on the gold, unfortunately. If we were stood here, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. We don't have any ranged attacks at 4. Because we do have backup ammunition in play now, so our ranged attacks will attack for 2 targets. Attack 3 at a range of 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Do we have a move 3? Not a good one. Not an ideal one. Alright, so we'll attack 3, range 3 on top. From here, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we can't get there unless we do crater. All adjacent allies and enemies suffer 1 damage. Move forward, jump. All adjacent allies and enemies suffer 2 damage, or 1 more damage rather. Because the other option would be to burn a card and get back Dirt Tornado or Massive Boulder. But I think burning that just to add 1 more target to our attack doesn't seem ideal. So we'll take a heavy swing with a crater. Add 1 to all of your ranged attacks this round. Attack 4, so we'll hit that guy. If we don't kill them, we'll certainly help. Then Faith here. Open wound, sinister opportunity. Move 5, move 3, force 1 to move around us. I think regardless of what we attempted to do, we're probably going to take a big hit from this elite here. And then if we also take hits from this archer, then we've got more problems. But we'll just have to see how we go, I think. Yeah, the archer's attacking 3 at a range of 5, targeting 2. But they are going late, so we might be able to kill them first. Move 2, suffer 1 damage is terrible. Living Bones, move 3, attack 2, targeting 2 is better. Right, Faith is up first. So we're going to move up to here. Then attack with a wound. Oh, and we miss. Are they immune to wounds, or are we about to do the wound? Oh, we add wound if they're next to an adjacent ally. Alright, that's on me. We are moving here. So anywhere we'd rather be standing. This guy's not going to attack back. What are the guards doing? Move 1, attack 3. So as long as we're not stood on those, they can't attack us. You can be attacked. Those guys can be attacked. And the rangers are just hitting everyone everywhere all the time. So I guess we'll stay further away from this ranger, just so that we're not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 away. Because it's target 3 at a range of 5, targeting 2 people. So I guess we're not going to move, but we are going to attack. Good attack. And then force 1 enemy within range 4 to perform a movement. Yeah, they can't move anyway. Thinking about it now, I could have maybe had Faith stand closer to here and have that guy move in 1, but too late. Brutus, we are jumping this wall. Then skipping this movement and attacking them. Good attack. Living Bones moves in a bit. Right, this is the attack we're concerned with. Because they are attacking. Move 1, attack 3, strengthen, yeah. So, excellent miss. Highly approve of that. I feel like trying to navigate around all of the other guards is a bit more like chess at this point. One damage there is absolutely fine. Cragheart. Right, we're in the doorway. Attack 3 at a range of 3. So we're going to move up to here. Oh, you... Oh, I'm so dumb. So now I miss out on 2 attacks because I'm bad. Because we're also in range of this guy. Can we restart round? Because I knew what I wanted to do. I just biffed it. Great big biff. And everything else that rolls off the decks should be just the same. Round 12. Right, so we are Juggernaut leaping there. Mindy is doing a Scurry, Parasitic Influence. Cragheart is doing a Crater. And we were just going to move in too. I can't remember which card we did it with. Heavy Swing will be fine. And Faith moves over to here. And attacked 2. Attacked with Open Wound. Alright, this is fine. We don't change the initiative. We move 2 to here, as we did. Attack 4 there. We still miss. Then here we decided to stay where we were. We skip our movement and attack. And forcing one enemy to move. I'm actually going to make this guy. Oh, they're stunned, so we can't move them anyway. So that doesn't change anything. We hop over to there with our jump. We skip our movement on this one and confirm the attack there, which is a ×2. Then the bones move over and try and attack. Then all the guards move and add bonuses to themselves. Yeah, fast forward is already engaged. I want a faster than fast forward. The bloated one at the back dies, as was expected. We know we take 3 damage. Why doesn't the damage change here? Right, Cragheart's back. We're moving on this one to here. Then we're attacking 2 foes. Do I want to stun this guy? Because then we can start moving around the other direction. I think not. Not yet. Right, so we did that entire round over again just so I could get that attack correct. Now here we want to move out of this space, but we're going to need a short rest to do it. Spare dagger is fine, we can burn that. Then we need to attack this one in front of us. And then jump back out the other side, although we don't have to jump just yet. I should have kept the spare dagger to try and attack that one there, but we do have hook and chain still. That's attack 3 at range 3. 1, 2, 3. So we could hit this standard guard rather than it being an elite guard like most of the others. But first of all, we just want a standard attack here. So we'll Juggernaut on top. And then we'll balance measure afterwards and move 2 along a bit if we kill them. Faith. This guy is going to be a problem. We need to short rest regardless. Sinister Opportunity, fine. Add 2 to all your attacks this round targeting enemies adjacent to none of their allies. That's good because this person in front of us has no ally next to them. So that's +2. And then Open Wound is a attack for 4. Add +2 attack and gain 1 when the target is adjacent to any of our allies. They're not going to be on this attack, so we'll do Open Wound. That's an attack for 4 +2 from the bottom there. So that's as strong as an attack as we're going to get here. Or the other option would be, these guys don't move terribly fast, so we could step away in some capacity, attack with throwing knives, and then hope they don't have enough movement to get back to us. But we can't move through their space without jump or flight, and it's going to be really slow to move back, attack them with throwing knives, which isn't going to get through their shield anyway. So, Open Wound with Duelist Advance. Mindy needs to rest. I really want to keep Parasitic Influence because of those traps there. So we're going to lose Silent Scream, take 1 damage. Now, are we going to try and attempt to kill this one here? And if we are, how are we going to do that? We can attack 2, range 4, and immobilize, and keep them stuck there for a turn. Then the skeletons will be able to get in and have some licks. So if we attack there and then move on bottom, it's going to be a standard move 2. We'll start moving over to this side. Then all that remains is Cragheart. Rumbling Advance doesn't really help us. Avalanche also doesn't really help us. But we could heal 4 at a range of 2 and move 2 on bottom here. Move 3, attack 1, move 3, attack 2, move 0, attack 5 at a range of 5, move 0, attack 4 at a range of 4, move 2, attack 3, targeting 2. We don't want to change Faith's initiative. Mindy is up first. Alright, they are immobilized. Then we can move 2. These 2 are the same tile because these 2 both get us 2 away from that tile, which is our main goal. Faith, we're going to add 2 to our attack. If there was ever a time to draw our ×2, it's now. No, but a +1 is reasonably adequate. Do I want that open wound back for next time? No, because with that duelist advance, we're probably still not going to do quite enough damage. Right, Cragheart, we have an opportunity to heal somebody. I think Faith needs it most, so we'll move in to there. Then heal Faith for 2. Then the guards are all up. Not too much to worry about from the guards right now. Here we are not moving, but we are attacking for 2. Then we can move to here. End our turn. Then the archers are up. There's only 1 archer left in the whole room, which is great. Oh, good work, that skeleton. Right, so now we really need to get out of this island. Attacking the archer seems like a good plan. If we had push 2, I'd love to push people into these traps so we can clear the doorway a bit. We have attack 3, range 3, pull 2. But I don't think we could pull them directly towards ourselves. If we jump 3 from here, we can go 1, 2, 3. We can go an extra 1 with our boots. And then we can't leap and cleave if we're jumping in the first place. On this side, Faith. My sound gone funny? I feel like I've lost a bunch of the audio. We've got ranged attack and flanking knives. If we jumped over to here, we could then flank from the other side. Leaping cleave and a trample gets us up to there. Then Faith can either flanking strike on top or move 5 and then swift bow somebody. Then from back here, Mindy, we need to move as far as we can, as fast as we can. Scurry is going to help on top, and I don't think Submissive Affliction is going to help here, but we don't want to waste Parasitic Influence until we can move somebody into the traps. Then Cragheart needs to rest. Attack 3 and push 1 might be beneficial for getting somebody else through those traps in a minute. So we're going to lose our healing. Then we want to move as fast as possible. Move 4 on bottom will be 1, 2, 3, 4, which is good. And then attack 3, range 3. We do have earth available to us. Attack 1, range 2, or attack 2, with muddle. We'll do that late. Okay. Shield 1, attack 2, shield 1, attack 3, move 1, attack 5. Unfortunately, the ranger's going faster than many of us. Faiths doesn't really matter. Of course, I forgot to change the order of these, so we're not going to get the benefit of the flanking strike because I'm dumb. So we can't move anywhere. We're going to get attacked for 3 with poison. At least we got our attack in before they put the extra shield up. Mindy. I'm going to move 3. Perform range 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If we move to here, we can get one of them to attack another. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we'd have to be here to do it, rather than making progress on our way round. Although the skeletons will keep us safe for a while. So we'll move to there. Skip the attack, then force you. I'll get the one with 3 shield to attack the one with 2 shield. Obviously, I'd rather have the one that's got less health die first, but I'd rather do 1 damage than no damage. But it was going to be a -2, so nothing for us. The archer. Damn. Do we still have a healing potion? I don't think we do at this point. Right, now finally we are going to jump over to here. Skip the rest of our movement. Attack with piercing on this guy and kill them. I knew it! I knew it as soon as I said kill them. God, the misses are the worst. And if we attack 3 at range 3 against this guy, Cragheart will die. So we can't move. Attack 1, range 2. Attack 1 if we burn. I guess we can do this. They still take 0. But they are not... Oh, did we just muddle our friends? Muddle all allies and enemies in the target area. If I read things, I would have known that. But, you know, I can't read. Round 15. We do not have a healing potion anymore. But we can skewer through this shield. And then maybe hook and chain something. Faith needs a short rest. Duelist advance. Move 3 and add 2 to your attacks. I would love to keep that, really. So we're going to lose flanking strike. Then here, we want to go after 35 if we're going to move through this space. But even with Swift Bow, we are not going to be able to move any further. But wait, if we duelist advance on top, we can move 3. 1, 2, 3. And then still basically do nothing. Man, I thought we were doing so much better. But now just no. Move 3, attack 3. Or we can attack 4 and try and kill this guy ahead of us. They will get a wound as well. Alright, so if we do that, that frees this guy to move and attack something. Move 4 and then skewer, we can do that instead. Alright, that's fine. Then here, we still want to move as much as we can. Move 2, heal 1, effect. Deal 1 damage, move 4 with jump. That would be 1, 2, 3, 4. That gets us to the other side. All adjacent allies take 1 damage. The geometry of this level sucks. Heavy swing. Attack 3, push 1. You may push targets into obstacles. Attack 3, avalanche. Move 2. This guy needs some boots of jumping or something, man. Alright, we'll try jumping if we have to. And we'll do sentient growth. Then just Mindy remaining. Another short rest. Scurry. I don't want to do scurry because we need the movement. So we lose frigid apparition. Then we're going to go late. We don't want to change our initiative. We are attacking this guy. We're doing it with disadvantage because I accidentally muddled us. But before we do that, add 2 to our attack. Then attack this guy and hopefully just kill them. Okay, something went right. Archer's going to kill him. No! Oh, I can't believe I clicked the wrong bit of the button. We could have burnt 2 cards and had another turn. Or at least the turn we were about to have. I'm so mad. Wait. Restart the round. I won't make you watch me do it all over again. Right, so rather than accidentally clicking receive 2 damage when you go, oh, I can burn stuff, we'll burn 2 discarded cards. We will say goodbye to Leaping Cleave and Balanced Measure. Then Mindy is up. We're going to force let's try and kill the one with lower health. Even if they have 1 extra armor. Didn't work. It was worth a try. We will move over to here. And let's get Scurry back so we can move next turn even more. Right, then it's our skeleton friend. Just blocking the way over there. Now all the guards are going to start trying to get to us. There's actually not many of them left, is the wild thing. Right, we're going to step forward 1. Then attack with piercing the 2 of these guys. Totally adequate. going to move 2 up to here. Then attack 2, range 3, heal 2, affect all allies in the targeted area. Now I don't think we get the heal if the attack doesn't go off. So I'm just going to take the attack while we have it. These guys have just gone. But let's stun now. Because if that's one less attack we can have to worry about, that's good for me. The stun didn't apply, but it's a new round. We are going to short rest. Trample. We have to burn trample, we only have 1 HP left. We can't opt to not burn it. So. Attack 3, range 3, and we should be able to pull that archer into this trap. So we'll go on Juggernaut and Hook and Chain just to try and go that tiny bit faster. Then Faith back here. If we Swift Bow, that's a range of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we need to step forward, then Swift Bow that guy. Cragheart. I'm just going to play the 2 cards I have. Mindy. We're going to Parasitic Influence and Scurry. Because attack 2, range 4, or mobilize. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We wouldn't make it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We would if we were stood here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That means we don't have to kill this person. If we don't have to kill that person at the top of the order, Faith, we can move 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We want Faith to go behind Brutus, but we can't have Faith go behind Brutus because our initiative just doesn't allow for it. But there's not really anything else that we want to do. So, unless if we Parasitic Influence on a 71, no, because they're going to be stunned anyway, we can't move a stunned creature. So we will hostile takeover to try and kill that one. And we will scurry on bottom to move 2. This is all such a hot mess. Faith's initiative doesn't want to change. We are going to move to this tile here. Then I completely biffed it because we can't see this tile at all. Worst turn of my life. Faith, we can move forward to. Then try and kill this guy. Oh my god. Alright, we lose a skeleton. Sad. At least this guy can't reach us. We're going to burn Skewer so that we get to take this turn. We're going to attack 3, range 3, pull 2. We can't... I'm so mad. at myself in so many ways. I've got this so wrong in so many capacities. I shouldn't have done that either. I should have moved into the trap and spent our last HP getting the trap to be dealt with. Brutus, where even are you? Here. We can't move forward. I'm tempted to redo this round as well, because I can't count. Alright, do it again. Restart round. I spent 2 hours on this. I'm gonna try my best to get it right, even if I do make mistakes along the way. Right, so Brutus needs to short rest. We could long rest, but I don't think we would survive the turn. We burn Trample. Then we can attack with Skewer to try and kill that guy, because Hook and Chain is attack 3 at a range of 3, and this is 1, 2, 3, 4, because I'm dumb. 1, 2, 3, 4. And even if we stood here and did it, we could pull them to there, but we can't pull them through. Move 2, attack 2. Skewer on top. Juggernaut on bottom. Faith. We're playing the 2 cards we have. Then if you move out of the way, we can move 2, but then do nothing else. So I think we do an extra short rest. It's fine, we'll burn Sentient Growth. We're going to have very few allies in a minute anyway. You're going to be there. 1, 2 gets us to here. One, 2, 3, 4 gets us to there. I just want any way to move one of these folks into a trap. But I don't think I'm going to find it. Attack 3, push 1. Attack 3, range 3, push 2. Attack 4. Attack 3, range 3. So if we move 3 on bottom, we can then massive boulder. No, we can crater both of them. That just leaves Mindy. Force 1 energy within range 4 to perform move 1. If we took a step in, we could pull them in and then force them to move over. Hostile takeover. Parasitic influence is range 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. We couldn't even do that if we wanted to, because we wouldn't be able to stand close enough, I don't think. We might be able to 1, 2, 3 if we move to where Cragheart is, but we'd have to go on the 71. And we're going to get immobilized anyway by the archer, so it didn't matter at all anyway. Move 2. Attack, kill this guy. No, we miss. Of course we miss. this was an absolute waste because I guess we can short rest next turn and get one card back. Give me a swift bow back. My brain just can't process things after 2 hours of decision making, apparently. Right, we burn the available card. We can't even move into the trap. How do they not die this time? I'm so confused. Somehow this turn went worse than the edition of this turn we did previously. Cragheart. We're gonna do 1 damage to Faith. Then jump. To here. Kill that guy. Then attack them. Let's make some green for next turn because we'll probably want it. Then Mindy. Move 3 to there. If we jump, we can move 3 to here, but that won't move them close enough. And they're not close enough anyway, so we skip that ability. Brute is exhausted. We are going to short rest. Goodbye throwing knives. Move 3, attack 3. 1, 2, 3. Attack 3 at a range of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we need to move in and then swift bow, basically. Or if we move 5 on bottom, we can attack 3 on top. Can Cragheart push them this turn? Push 1. Attack. Range 3. Add 1 to your ranged attacks this round. Basically, it comes down to, do we want to try and kill this ranger before we try and get through this door? Are we ever going to get through this door? If we massive boulder on top, and then just take a movement step back into the trap to stun ourselves for a turn, we're the one that can most likely tank a hit. If we have to. So we're going to move in and then swift bow. And Mindy is going to have to... Why not take a long rest? Move 1, attack 3, a range of 2. Man, they're actually close enough for that. So we are moving 2 to there. Then attacking you. The elite still attacking the skeleton. We are attacking you. So close. And then moving into this trap, because we need to get rid of this trap eventually. We're going to burn Duelist Advance. Then Mindy is long resting. We have to get rid of one thing. Goodbye, Parasitic Influence. Fresh turn. Cragheart is stunned. We can't short rest and play anything, so we have to long rest and be a meat shield. Cragheart might as well long rest if he's stunned. A stunned character cannot perform any abilities nor use any items on its turn. The stun condition is removed at the end of the afflicted character's next turn. Characters must still select 2 cards or rest during the turn. So we will long rest. And Mindy can scurry. Oh, we can scurry next. Whatever we have, we're only going to get 1 turn. We've used our stamina potion. Attack 2 at a range of 4. You are kidding me that we don't even get that attack off. So many times that we should have killed an enemy and we just don't get to. Oh no. We're long resting. And God, we have like no cards left either. Goodbye, Dirt Tornado. This long rest was totally worthless. I thought we might be able to kite attacks. But Scoundrel is exhausted. We can short rest, burn Scurry, or the other card. Hostile Takeover I want. How far away are we? We can get 2 to the door. Oh, but Hostile Takeover's on bottom. So I should have kept Scurry. I could have scurried Hostile Takeover. Can I redo this round? This is just dumb now. 2 hours and 15 minutes later and I still can't beat this quest. So, Mindy short rests. We redraw Scurry. Oh, Hostile Takeover is the other card. I'm so done with this mission. Right, we need to move in. And then Massive Boulder. They all go faster than us. This guy's still alive, and I'm mad about it. We're going to move on in through this door.
Bodies in your wake, stirring and rising as the undead. You knock through the fortress door. Today.
Right, this guy still has 44 HP left, which is wild to me. Force one enemy within range. Attack 5, move 2, attack 2, move 2, attack 2. Attack 3, range 5. Have this guy attack the big bad. Only 42 damage to go. Skeleton friend is finally diminished. Cragheart. Add 1 to our attacks. And attack that guy, I guess. Mind Thief is exhausted. We get 1 more short rest. We lose Heavy Swing. We have our last 2 cards to play. And we're never going to beat this goddamn quest. We're going to have to do the other end of the options and not side with Jexera. And I'm mad about it. Because no matter what I do, I can't imagine any way in which we get through this room and have enough cards left to deal 42 damage at the end. It's unfathomable to me. And that's all. We can long rest. We're just going to die. We can't play any more cards. So it just leaves me to say, if you watched all 2 hours and 20 minutes of this, tell me down in the comments below. Let me know that you're out there. Otherwise, yeah, this mission is absurd and I never want to play it again. We will do the other side of things and side with the city guard, I guess. And we'll see how that goes. In any case, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.